lifestyle, optimal health, cycles of regenerative living. We are all seeking the perfect regimen for longevity in a time where the key to a healthy living has never been more important until now. That's why USANA is changing the game. Experience the products that will change the way you enter your ultimate state of perfection. From nutritional supplements to moisturizer, to nutrients to immune system boosters, prepare to feel the difference as you enter the ultimate state.
A little bit of technical difficulty. Happy Thursday, everyone. Let me bring in Tammy on. We're here to do our self-empowerment reset mastermind self-love. So this is our amazing platform where we come on. We haven't been here for a while. It's been a little crazy busy, so we do what we can on Thursdays. Both Tammy and I have a crazy schedule. Right, Tam?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I want to come through the screen and give you a big hug and everyone a hug so that they know that's part of the self-love. We're hugging ourselves today.
That's right. Self-love hug for everyone. Let's start off the day right. Because after this, I'm practicing some self-love at the dentist. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Oh. Anyways, so this is what we do. We come on here, Tam and I have a lot of fun. And we talk about self-love, the importance of self-love, any which way that we can help as many people as possible. So if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, like us. If you can, subscribe, please, and share. Share with as many people as possible because self-love is an important subject. I think for me personally, it's the foundation of everything. Once you have self-love, you have everything. You can build yourself up into the strongest being ever. That's just my 2 cents.
It's more than 2 cents. Are you kidding me? What you just said, I believe, I agree with 100% that it is the foundation because many of us have had jobs and careers. We've had jobs and careers and we're thinking that, we build the business, we start with a marketing plan, we start with the right people that can do the things that we're not great at. And not realizing that, hey, wait a minute, I'm missing in that equation. I'm saying this more and more to people, put yourself as far up close on that to-do list as you possibly can. And I know Marianne, you're big on meditation and energy and different people. And you and I both love the lake. That's one of the things that really feeds our souls, eh?
Sorry, I had to mute myself. I'm trying to... I'm not the greatest at doing this. So I've got Facebook. I'm trying to see if we went live. I see Robert's watching. Thank you, Robert. Hi. Robert's my amazing coach and publisher.
He's amazing. Yeah. So no, you're just talking about the different things that you and I, we both have a fondness for the lake. And I just tell people all the time, just to find something that makes you happy. That to me is also self-love. It might even be just something as simple as buying a cute pen. Or buying the cute mask or something like that. It kind of makes you smile, makes you feel good. And someone told me before, Marianne, you do journaling as well, right?
Oh gosh, yes. I'm a big journaler.
Someone told me, and I didn't think about this before because I was just getting a book, just any kind of book. But then someone told me why not get the prettiest journal? Why not use your prettiest pen? So when you're looking at it, you feel great. And you know what? It really made a difference. So now it's I have all these nice little journals. Some of them don't want to write in because they look too pretty.
Right?
You a pen junkie too?
Yes. Here's my pen, just as you were saying. So
oh my God.
I'm a big Tiffany freak. I love Tiffany.
My God.
So, and that's the color of my logo, as you can see up here in the corner for Meditation Millionaire. Meditation Millionaire, which is my podcast show. And also, or my digital TV show, and also Meditation Minute with Marianne. Oh my gosh, we have the same thing.
Yeah, you're my sister from another mister. This one I got in California. It has California on it.
Right. Yeah. I love that.
I'm big.
I got this one at Tiffany. No, I didn't. I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know where I got this, but look how cool it is. I do have, hang on, now I have the other gold one. I got to get it out because
Yeah,
we were
show that
actually
to me.
just,
And look at one of my cousins bought me this one. Swarovski crystals are in it.
oh, I love that. Hang
This
on,
is
here's my
like,
gold one.
mwah.
So I have gold.
You had the gold one.
Look at this.
Wow.
Diamonds are a girl's best
Diamonds
friend.
are a girl's best friend, baby. That's our hug to ourselves.
This is what we do on the show, just in case you didn't know. If you thought this was serious, you're wrong.
You're so wrong.
This is where we have fun and we talk about self-love.
Yeah.
Hi, Olga. Olga's my friend from the UK. She does one. Yes. See, and we're always talking about how the UK is a little bit more serious than we are.
Yeah.
No, me and Tammy are not serious at all. We spend half the show laughing.
But we're serious about business, but we know when to be serious. That's the thing. We know when to be serious. You know what? I believe in moderation, including moderation.
Moderation and including moderation.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna do a shameless plug. So Self-Empowerment Reset, the perfect time is now. Well, this is already a great bestseller and already in Barnes and Noble and all the really great, awesome stores all over the place. Is going into Chapters, Indigo, et cetera, et cetera.
Woo-hoo.
Amazon, it's been on Amazon since day one, of course.
That is amazing. Congratulations.
The audiobook for it is almost up. Look for it on Amazon. It should be up in about a week or so, if not sooner. And also, we just finished the second book in this series because this is going to be a series of 12 books. So the second one is called, yep, you guessed it, Radical Self-Love. So Self-Empowerment Reset, Radical Self-Love. There's 15 authors and all of us are amazing. And it should be out certainly for Christmas. Depends a little bit on everything, timing, but it definitely should be out for Christmas. So I just finished writing the intro and the back page and everything, so it should be out shortly. And also I have a meditation minute with Marianne book. It's going to be
love that.
Pocket size. Take it with you on the plane. Take it with you anywhere you want, right? Hi, everyone watching. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for coming and watching us. So please, if anyone has any questions or comments on self-love, we're open to them at any time. So, anything and everything is self-love. Oh gosh, where was this? Here, let me go see. I just saw the cutest little post someone posted, and please forgive me that I don't remember who it was. And I don't even know if I can get to it. Hang on. Tams, you talk until I find this.
Okay, well, that's not a problem. Yeah, so about the self-love, we spoke a little bit earlier before we got on this Facebook Live about different stones. And that's something that's, I always liked stuff that's blinging anyways. But just like the last year, Marianne, I've gotten more aware of the meanings of them and what they do for energy and space.
Right.
So I am like in love with that. So I actually had sent you a picture of these Himalayan salt crystals. Yes. And not even knowing you had, oh yeah, I said, see, not even knowing.
I was going to talk about this when you're done. This is actually a pink quartz, but you finished.
And you know what? Without me even knowing what this really meant, I fell in love with this because it was pink.
Right.
And it turns out to be a pink quartz. So please, I keep this right here in my office on my desk. So can you talk about that? And I bought this. Look at what I have.
Let me see. Oh, that's very grounding. And is that a citrine?
That's a pink quartz.
Oh, that's a pink quartz. Okay. So pink quartz, very good for your heart chakra, very good for self-love. If you want to have a stone for self-love, this is it. This is it. It's pink quartz. Hang on. I wonder if I used to have a little heart, but oh gosh, only knows now where it is. But yeah, it's absolutely, actually, I do have this pink heart, which is what I wanted to show you. Hang on, see if you guys can see this.
I can see it.
Can you? Gosh, I don't know if anyone else can see it.
It's very bright, but It's
It's
kind of
not.
white now. Now it's
Oh,
white.
it's not going to come out. Oh, there it is. Oh,
There. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to do this, guys. Sorry. It's on my Facebook page. I did put it. It says, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. So
Wow.
that is huge. And that's a good topic, right? How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you.
Mhm.
Would you like to be treated poorly, or would you like to be treated nicely? Right? So if you want to be treated nicely and lovingly and warmly, then that's how you should treat yourself, right? And then everyone else will treat you that way too. It will happen somewhat automatically. It'll just be sort of magnetic. And also, it will just happen around you. Like you won't settle for anything less. Your energy won't settle for anything less. So therefore, some of the other riffraff stuff won't even come near you.
Yes.
And if it does, you have to dismiss it fast.
Yeah, interesting you said that. Yeah, so look at this. It's kind of shaped like a heart.
Right? Look at that. That's amazing.
I had no idea. I just fell in love with it because it was pink. And now, well, probably last year is when I started to get a little bit more aware of stones and their meanings. And I love this. Like, I want to carry this around, but it's too heavy to put in my purse.
Right. It is. Although having said that, I carry like 3 crystals in my purse anyways. Citrine, which is for money, right? We all need money, right? We need money to function in this world.
Yeah.
And I have this really pretty blue stone that I think it's just it's for grounding, but it's blue. So it's kind of bluish, but I bought it in Banff. So
Wow.
When I was in Banff, there's this beautiful crystal store. And if anyone ever goes to Banff, I don't know what rocks or crystals or something it's called. And you walk in, and right on the right-hand side of the wall, there's this big, huge amethyst wings. So somewhere I have a picture of this, right? You just stand in there, like all kinds of people just stand in there, and then they get the picture taken because it's fun. And then you look like you have wings, right?
Oh my goodness, I want to see that.
Amethyst is my stone, right? My birthstone. So I have a lot of amethyst.
Hello, look.
I have a lot of amethyst, but I'm a big lover of pink quartz. Like pink quartz is just gorgeous. That's beautiful.
This is another one that I have. It's amethyst, but I have a bigger one that Deanne had bought me, but this one I bought for myself. Look, I want to ask you about this one, since we're talking about self-love and the importance of stones and energy. I bought this, and I was told to keep this one in my purse.
Yes, I used to have one. I can't remember what that means, though.
And it's almost shaped like a heart as well.
Almost, yes. Yes.
So what does this one represent? Because they told me that I should keep this one in my purse.
I don't know, but I do remember having one. I'm not that sure. I'm not a crystal expert.
Okay.
But
you are to me.
A little bit. I mean, I know my way around crystals. But it's not, hang on. Let me see. I don't. Here, let me show you this. Now that we're showing off, I didn't know we were going to have a crystal show. Here's another one that's really good for self-love. So this is, I think it's mostly amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's some fluorite in there, but if you notice, it's got a lot of copper inside. So there's copper here, and then there's copper in here. So I got this one in a really cute little store out in Penticton, BC.
Wow.
BC is like full of really amazing crystals, and not that we don't have enough of our own, we certainly do, but this is absolutely gorgeous. So this I also use these when I'm doing my healings and my Reiki sessions and various things. And then I got this one. Look at this. This is like a caramel shape. Like it looks like caramel.
Wow.
This is like one of the most warmest stones. If you just hold this, it'll help ground you and love you. Like it's just the oddest little stone. And then fluorite, which I use, where is it? I use this a lot in my healing. So this is super, super duper healing. And yeah, and I have so many more. I didn't know we were going to have show and tell today.
Well, you know what? Since we're talking about this, I'm showing you the ones that I have at my desk. Now, this one, I'm not sure what it means either, but I fell in love because it's white and a little bit sparkly. Do you know what this one is?
No, but it's pretty.
I have no idea.
No.
I'm like you. I'm not like you, but I seen it and it was in my price range to buy it, and so I got it. But I love it. I keep it right here on my desk.
Well, there you go. You know what? Crystals are whatever you're drawn to, right? There's always some sort of purpose. I like to connect them a lot to various chakras because I do a lot of chakra healing. Okay. So, all the chakras have their own coloring. And so I have a lot of those stones, but also various ones have meanings. So I need a lot of grounding because I do a lot of meditation. I need to ground a lot. Like grounding is, and plus I'm an air sign. I'm an Aquarius with a Gemini moon and a Libra rising. I'm like so air that it's really easy for me to go meditate and up into the ethers, but it's a little harder for me to come down to earth and do, play on earth. So I need a lot of earth signs around me to help hold me down.
And I was told I'm an earth sign, Virgo. Is that correct?
Yes. Virgo, yes. Earth sign. And I wonder, it's not water, I don't think. I'm pretty sure you're earth. Yeah.
Earth, yeah.
You guys are pretty earthy. Yeah. So see, I surround myself with a lot of earth signs. 'Cause I don't know. I think everyone's really great anyways, but I love my earth signs. I have a lot of Capricorns around me. I have more and more Virgos around me. And then what's the other earth? Oh, Taurus. Oh yes. I have a lot of Taurus. I have a lot of Taurus around me. I guess that's why I'm surrounded by Taurus, because I need the grounding. I need the, and it's fun being out in the ethers. It's where a lot of the creativity lies, right? Like, oh yeah, I think I'll do this meditation. Then I think I'll go do this. And then it's like this. But all of it has to come back to self-love, right?
Self-love, yeah. So what would you tell someone who wants to have more creative juices flowing? Like any tip that you can give them, like incorporating that with their self-love? Because speaking with a lot of people who've been working from home and not happy working from home, I noticed that a couple of them have been saying that they feel like they're losing their creativity now. So do you have a tip for them? What would you share with them, Marianne?
It's hard when you're working from home if you have a lot of, distractions at home. And so, I don't mean to call your children distractions, but sometimes you have to tend to them, right? They're a priority over pretty much anything else if they're little. Yeah. You don't want them getting burnt or hurt or, whatever. So you have to. So my best suggestion would be to meditate, learn how to meditate. If you don't know, add a lot of breath work and very intense breath work. Breath work allows you to focus on the breath work if it's a little bit different, right? Oh, I love that cup. That's great. I love that heel.
Because I can't wear my high heels anywhere, so I'm wearing them in my mug.
There you go. Yeah. So the breath work allows you to look at if you're doing, and then you have to count to 4 because you're holding it. Then you're exhaling to a count of 5. Then you're holding for 4. It occupies your mind. It keeps it from straying. And when you have the breath work, it actually helps to alkalinize your body, believe it or not, by bringing in all that oxygen, right? So now your brain is full of oxygen. It typically energizes you, right? Typically you would come out of a breath work meditation, not all like, oh yeah. I mean, you'd be calm, but you would be energized, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Right? You wouldn't be like all hyperactive crazy, but you would be calm with a lot of energy, and there's that calm balance, right? Because you've now brought in the oxygen. Your brain is now fed. That's what feeds your brain, right? Because you don't want to be doing too much. Let's say stay away from alcohol, stay away from junk food, right? Because all of that will have a negative effect. And you'll probably just want to go to sleep, which is also.
Did you say stay away from wine?
No, I just said stay away from alcohol too much if you're trying to be creative. There's a place for wine, and we're going to have a girls' party at my place.
And junk food. I had popcorn yesterday for breakfast with my son.
Awesome. That's not junk food. Popcorn's not junk food. Popcorn only gets into your teeth. That's the only problem. Popcorn has no particular nutritional value, but I don't think it takes away either, except maybe it's got some fiber in it, which is also important, right?
I like the way you think.
Fiber is okay. So fiber is super important because as we get older, we've got that whole, I don't know about you. I don't want to say you're in menopause. I could talk about myself. So, fiber is really good because all the extra estrogen and toxins have a tendency to bind to fiber, and then it spits out easier. So thanks everyone so much for making me talk about that.
I'm not in menopause because I'm with my man. That's another story for a different day. I know people that are happily menopausing.
Happily menopausing, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of hormones flying around in menopause, let me tell you that. So yeah, oh gosh, this conversation will literally take you anywhere.
It'll take you anywhere and everywhere.
And everywhere.
Places you don't want to go, we will go.
Oh,
have you read this book, Simple Abundance?
The pink one? Yes, I've had that. Yeah. I think we spoke about that one time.
You know what? I pick it up all the time. Even though I went through the whole thing, I go back to it. And you know what? I haven't found anything else to substitute. I like having the daily, something for each day. Now, can you suggest, because I know you're, an international award-winning author and you're in so many different spaces, is there another one that you would recommend that would give us a daily reading like this that would be inspiring? Because I believe everything in here, without knowing this years ago, it's almost like it is really self-love. A lot of things in here.
So my most favorite author, other than all my people that are in all of my books with me all the time, that's the disclaimer. My most favorite author ever is Marianne Williamson. Not because her name is Marianne, but because she's absolutely amazing. Okay. And she wrote my favorite book ever. I may have read this book 17 times by now, if not more. Return to Love.
Okay.
A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson. And the second one from her would be Everyday Grace. Those, I'd like to say equally, but A Return to Love for sure. It's got some basics and it's all about love and just in general love. And so it's hard to love someone else properly if you don't love yourself.
Yeah. And
it's hard to let someone and allow them to love you if you don't love yourself enough, right? It trust me, your life will improve immensely. So yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to get our book out because we have so many fantastic messages in there. And it's always my goal and most of the people around me to help empower people and to help them increase their self-love. Just everybody, please love yourself more. Life will just be so much better for all of us. It'll just create an overall collective energy. Mm-hmm. And it's, I know it sounds ridiculously simplistic, but life will just be better and nicer. And the planet will be a nicer place to live. Right, Tams?
Well, yes, exactly. You know, what happens is that we start to have more appreciation and gratitude for things that many of us take for granted. It's interesting because it's a real dominoes effect. If someone's feeling stuck in their business, even not having the self-love component, that might be something right now that's missing, because you're doing all the action, you're speaking all the people, you're saying all the pieces, you're connecting with people, but there's something missing. It's probably because the self-love part is missing from it. So, look, Marianne, we talk about marketing plans different times. That should be in the marketing plan. Right? Not just your emails, not just your website, not just your meetings. That has to be in there. Again, put ourselves closer to the top of that to-do list, because nothing can get done without you. So why doing a to-do list and you're not even in the to-do list?
Right? If you're having trouble finding time, you need to schedule this in. This is like Self-love is to energy what oxygen is to the body. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there
Wow,
you
I
go.
like that. Repeat that again. Self-love is the
Oh,
energy.
gosh. Can I repeat it again? I don't even know. Self-love is to energy what oxygen is to the body. Like, we need oxygen. We can't live without it. You need self-love. You can't live without self-love. You can't be confident. If you can't be confident, and if you can't be secure in yourself, and if you can't trust yourself, like, all of these things go along with it. And let's just not say the negative. Let's just say if your self-love is stronger and strong that way, everything in your life will improve. Your love life first. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, the love affair you're going to have with yourself is the best love affair you're ever really going to have. And it's the most profitable one, right? And it's the most important one. After that, everything else is easy, but business will be better. Your personal lives, your friends, everything will be better. Your health will be better. If you love yourself, you will have a higher vibration, and everything will be better, period. I know that sounds simplistic, but it's true. So schedule time for yourself. Make sure you journal. Make sure I don't want to say make sure you meditate, but meditation is such a big deal for me that there isn't a client of mine that doesn't meditate now. And so that was my whole goal with that little book, is to get people meditating, because, the whole meditation minute with Marianne, the whole concept behind that is, let's meditate for a short time, because meditation doesn't need to be this big scary thing like, oh, I can't meditate. I can't close my eyes because all I think about is the laundry list. Yeah, me too. That's how I started. But you got to keep going until you get it. It took me 6 months to learn how to meditate properly. I was going to the laundry list, to the shopping list, to, oh, what do I have to do? How am I going to rearrange this? Oh, what did he say to me? What did she say to me? All this, all this chaos and all this chit chat going on in my head. But eventually it goes away little by little, right? You inhale and you exhale and you continue. Tams, I know you have to go.
Yes, thank you so very much. That's great.
And I have to get going too. So
Okay.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Praveen Patel. Hi, Carla. Hi, Michael. Hi, Olga again. Hi, Robert. Thank you everyone for joining us. And if I missed your name, it's because I can't see it here because I can't see everything. So thank you everyone for joining us. We do this once a month, Tammy and I, and it's about self-love. Next week, I'll be on here probably with Charmaine. I'm not sure because sometimes stuff happens. So that's why this particular little podcasty thing is more casual than what we would typically do. So, right, Tams? This is like super cash for both of us.
Yeah, which is good. Which is good.
Right.
You know what we're doing, Marianne? We're letting people know that it's okay to be your own reason to smile.
That's right.
That's what we're sharing with people today. So
And
hug yourself more.
and it's important to stay
We're
authentic.
hugging all of you.
Authenticity is part of self-love. So be yourself. I'm not an overly serious person. I can be serious, but I like having fun. So do you, Tams, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah, if I'm not having fun, I want nothing to do with it.
That's right. It should be fun. It should be empowering. It should help others. And then I'm super happy. I feel like I've done my job. Not that this is a job, because this is so much fun. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us. I'm not going to bother with these commercials like we usually do, because I'm having, maybe this one, because I'm having some techie issues. Any final words, Tams?
No, just that I guess what I just said was be your own reason to smile more.
There you go. Love yourself more, everyone. Namaste. Have a great day.